Hello students, I am Gyandeepa. Today I am here to teach you solid ground curing. It is one of the additive manufacturing process. So this is a liquid based additive manufacturing process. It is also a rapid prototyping technology. As we know, additive manufacturing has another names called freeform fabrication, rapid prototyping. If we talk about the technology we are using in additive manufacturing, it is 3D printing technology. So these are the names. So now we are discussing solid ground curing. It is a photopolymerization based additive technology. So this is one of the process in liquid based additive manufacturing systems. That was in our first unit. So in this technology, we have only two printers available. First one is Solidaire 4600 and Solidaire 5600. Solidaire 4600 and Solidaire 5600. These two printers are the only printers available under SGC. This technology was introduced by Cubital Israel, Cubital Incorporated Limited, Israel. So this process was introduced in 1987, and this is also a photopolymerization based into technology. So, what is solid ground curing? Solid ground curing, it was also consists of a print bed and a platform, ultraviolet lamp for curing, and a liquid photopolymerable resin, and a wax material acts as a support material. So, here we can see the diagram. Yes. So that orange color one is a platform. So it has for it has that blue color one is a platform, and above that yellow color was a liquid resin. So what's the process going on in this? In this, first of all, we have to prepare a photo mask. We have to prepare an optical mask. How we prepare an optical mask? As we know, in layering technology, CAD design was created, and that CAD design was saved in a .stl file format, standard tessellation language, and that .stl file was imported into a slicing software. So this slicing software slices the 3D model into a 2D patterns. So here the work comes. The 2D patterns that was sliced in a slicing software was communicated. The slicing software communicates with the 3D printer, and the first slice 2D printed 2D pattern was printed. First of all, the sliced 2D design was printed in a 3D printer. So how it was printed? First of all, I told you in solid ground curing, photo mask was prepared, photo mask was created. How this photo mask was created? In the first step, photo mask is developed using a data given by a slicing software by electrostatic ionographic printing on an erasable glass plate. Here in the slide, we can see the glass plate. So it is there after first of all it was very clear and transparent, and next out at the right side it has some dots in it. So those dots are the objectable material dots with equal distance. This glass plate is passed under the toner. This toner equally distributes the liquid dots by uncovering the contoured area. Here there we can see the contoured area. That contoured area itself is our 2D pattern that is sliced in a slicing software. So this is the this is how the photo mask is prepared. After the photo mask is prepared, the next step is the optical mask is precisely aligned over a resin coated workpiece. Here in the diagram we can see that optical mask, here it is our optical mask was completely developed, and this mask is precisely aligned above the workpiece. resin coated workpiece. So that blue color was an workpiece, and above that there we coated a resin, liquid resin, photopolymer liquid resin, and above that we have placed a optical mask. So next, after that, after placing the optical mask above it, we are switching on the ultraviolet lamp. So the right side diagram is for that. When the ultraviolet lamp is turned on, it exposes the ultraviolet rays towards the liquid resin. So UV, when the UV lamp projects UV rays through the mask onto the resin layer, it initially cures all the unmasked surfaces while leaving the masked areas in a liquid state. There we can see, because of obstacle material is equally covered over there, and there is a contour shape. It is very clear and transparent, so that UV rays will pass towards from that contoured area towards the resin only. So everything everything beyond that contoured area will remain liquid resin, will remain as a liquid only. So when the exposed UV light comes in contact with the liquid resin through the contoured area, that area only will get solidified and it will remain as a solid. That entire remaining masked area, that entire remaining liquid was stable and it will remain as a liquid. In the next process, before going to the next step, what will happen? That the mask will, after the exposure, the glass plate is cleaned for the next image. The mask is cleaned for the next image. Here in the slide, we can see that process. And for the next process, the workpiece moves beneath the aerodynamic wiper. Aerodynamic wiper, or we call it as vacuumification process. In this process, that workpiece with the unsolidified and solidified resin over there, it will move under the aerodynamic wiper. So that aerodynamic wiper sucks that liquid resin and it leaves the solidified polymer like that. Here we can see the diagram. After that, after the vacuumification was done, the next step is melted wax is applied on the workpiece like this. In the left side diagram, melted wax is applied on the workpiece, and that melted wax is instantly solidified by using a frozen plate. Here on the right side diagram, we can see very cool plate is aligned over the melted wax. So what happens when that plate, when this cool plate is aligned above the melted wax, it instantly solidifies the wax layer. After that solidification of wax was done, that entire surface with solidified resin over a solidified wax, that entire workpiece is milled with a miller tool. What the miller tool does is it has a blades on it. It flattens the surface until the required until the required flatness is done. We have to mill the surface until the process was completely milled. We have to do the surface finishing using this miller tool. And the workpiece is lowered by one layer height, and again a new resin layer is applied for the next processor. Like this in the diagram we can see. The same workpiece, same platform, the workpiece is lowered by one layer height, and again a new resin is applied on it like that. Here that yellow color one is a new resin layer.